Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rose Campus of Lexington Christian Academy for Eagle Basketball and tonight's matchup with the Frederick Douglass Broncos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and bow your heads as sophomore Addison Buckler leads us in prayer.
Dear Lord, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for the opportunity to come out and play tonight. I pray for a safe game that's injury-free, and that we go out there and play to the best of our abilities, not just for our team, but for you. In your name I pray, amen.
And now, in honor of all the men and women defending our freedom, we ask you to remain standing and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Broncos, number 4, Courtesy Lee. Number 11, Cassia Parks. Number 13, Allison Wallace. Number 21, Ayana Darrington. And number 25, Bradley Price. And now for your Eagles. Number 0, Jaden Kenny. Number 11, Marin Wills. Number 14, Sophia Gabbard. Number 25, Gracie Royalty. And number 30, Emily Teal. The Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. All parties have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that officials expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let this competition reflect mutual respect amongst all participants and officials. Good luck and have a great contest. shot for number 11, Mafia Parks. Points for number 4, Frederick lead. Got a 30-second timeout called by the Eagles. For 2-point bucket for number 25, Gracie Royal. Number 14, Sophia Gallo.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
first, team first. Make the Eagles number 30, Emily Teal. Entering the game for the Broncos, we've got number 14, Shania Mays, and number 23, Brisha Love. And number 3, Dominica Floyd. Coming in for the Eagles, number 24, Claire Roberts. Eagle foul on number 14, Sophia Gabbard. That's her first, team first. Coming back in for the Eagles, number 0, taking 10, replacing number 14, Sophia Gabbard. 2 points. Number 0, Chase Kim. That's a 3 points for number 13, Allison Wallace. And the game for the Eagles, number 14, Sophia.
We have. He's got the wrong score up there. Coach. We'll work to get the scoreboard fixed. It should be 11-7 Eagles. Ball put up by Wallace, no good. Shot put up, no good. Royalty fouls her from behind. Now I think we've recognized that we have a scoring issue on the scoreboard. It should be 11-7 LCA. They're getting it changed. As Allison Wallace will be at the line shooting 2. First one's up, no good. Second one's up and good. 11-8 Eagles. Gabbert puts it into Roberts. I think the Eagles expected them to be more pressure. There wasn't. Get a steal, though. Douglas does. Puts up the layup. No good. Gabbert with the foul. That'll be her second, team's third. Emily Teal will quickly check back in.
A foul on Eagles, number 14, Sophia Gabbert. That's her second, team second.
First free throw up and good by Courtesy Lee. Teal checks in for Royalty.
For the Eagles, number 30, Emily Teal.
Second one also good. 11-9. So first 5 points of the quarter go to Douglas. Roberts. Ball over to Wills from Teal for three. No good. Jaden Kinney with the rebound. A good box. Puts it out top to Teal. Over to Gabbert. Three. Good. 14-10 Eagles.
Back for three, number 14, Sophia Gabbert.
That ball will be mishandled out of bounds by Douglas. Goes back over to the Eagles. Gabbert gets it to Teal on the wing. Cross court over to Wills. Dangerous pass, but it works. Roberts will get it. Gets it over to Wills. Back to Roberts for the three. Good. 17-10. Back-to-back threes by the Eagles. Timeout, Douglas. Nicely done by the Eagles there. Back-to-back shots going in really helps the momentum, and the Eagles really got it done there. As Gabbert and Claire Roberts, back-to-back threes, put the Eagles up by 7.
Coming back in the game, the Broncos, number 11, Cassie Park.
Well, we're glad you could join us tonight. If you couldn't be here in person due to COVID or other reasons, we appreciate you watching us online. Thanks to Prep Spin and Bluegrass Orthopedics for making this possible. We're blessed and thankful to have such great partners, and glad you could be with us. Wallace puts it in bounds. Work against the Eagles zone press. They beat the press. It's 2-on-2. Kenny does a nice job of fronting and gets a steal, almost gets the steal, but knocks it out of bounds. Ball intended for Courtesy Lee. Lee will put it in bounds for Douglas. Looking for the wing, now up top. Gets it out to Parks. Looks to the corner for a three, but it hits off of Lee, out of bounds. I think they got a little confusion there. Both players went to the corner, and I think only one was supposed to be there. Royalty into Roberts. Royalty back over to Jaden Kinney. Wills will drive the lane, puts it up, no good, but she gets fouled. Looks like Marin Wills will be shooting two.
Foul on Broncos, number 13, Allison Wallace. That's her first, team second. That sends number 11, Marin Wills.
No. Wills unable to get either free throw to go. And Douglas will bring it back up. 17-10 Eagles right now. Halfway through the second quarter. 4 minutes left in the first half. Douglas looking to shoot in the perimeter as the Eagles have been packing in the zone pretty well. Does two things. A, it prevents easy buckets, but two, it gives the thin Eagle lineup chance to rest a little bit on defense. Teal gets it on a breakaway. She holds up, gets it to Wills, over to Royalty. Roberts looks inside, gets it to Teal on the block. Teal goes out top. Wills able to save it. She'll come back up and set it up. Wills over to Kenny. Kenny goes to her left, gets held. Be just a third team foul on Douglas, so it'll be out of bounds underneath the basket for the Eagles.
Foul number 4 for the TV. That's her first team third.
I'm getting feedback when he's doing his mic. Have I got something over here wrong, you think? Roberts from Wills for the 3, no. Rebound to Wallace for Douglas. The Broncos on the run. Wallace drives the middle of the lane. Reach-in foul called on Claire Roberts. So for the Eagles right now, you have Marin Wills, Claire Roberts, Emily Teal, Gracie Royalty, and Jaden Kenny in the lineup. Ball's inbounded to Wallace, who will take the deep 2, no good. Rebound to Parks. Parks out to Wallace. The Broncos get another look at it. A 3 put up by Price, no good. Rebound to Royalty. Over to Wills, and the Eagles are running. Wills gets it in the corner to Roberts. She thinks about it. Almost had the pass. Kenny passes up the 3. Tries to get it back to Wills. Deflected by Lee. Takes it to the hole. Puts it up and in. 17-12. LCA leads Douglas. Royalty gets it over to Teal. To Roberts. Roberts gets it across to Wills. Wills gets to Royalty, dangerously close to over and back, but Royalty goes down the lane, puts it up. No good, no foul called. The Eagles wanting a foul. Get it ahead to Darrington, who has it go off her foot out of bounds. Substitutions, Shania Mays back in for Douglas, and Gabbert will check back in for the Eagles. But we'll have a timeout before that. We'll take it with them. We appreciate you being with us tonight. Take a break and let you hear from our sponsors.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
It's not quite there, but I think I just got too much, like a gain or something up on him. And welcome back. We've got 2 minutes, 24 seconds left. The Eagles putting the ball in play, up by 5. Barely got it in without having a violation there. Royalty didn't quite get it in, get her feet in quick. Gabbert looks to get it up court. They get it to Wills, get it across. She gets it over to Kenny. Kenny goes to the middle of the lane with a crossover, puts it up. No good. Teal there for the rebound, loses it. Loose ball picked up by Douglas's Cassia Parks. Cassia. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that first name. She's got the ball over on the right wing. Darrington gets it out to Mays. Mays takes the screen, tries to split the middle. It's stolen by Kenny. She'll take it the length of the floor, puts it up, no good. Gabbert can't handle the rebound. Darrington taking it. She may take it the length of the floor. She holds up, loses it. out of bounds from Gabbert, but off of LCA, it'll stay with Douglas. Brescia Love will come in, checking in for Darrington. Darrington, just a freshman. Puts it into Wallace, almost stolen by Wills. Wallace goes down the middle of the lane, puts it up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Now we'll have a foul on Douglas's Wallace as she reaches in against Kenny. Only the 4th on the Broncos. Each team has 4 team fouls, so the Eagles will just get it out of bounds. Royalty puts it into Gabbert. Gabbert over to Wills. Wills trying to get it up court, I think, to Teal, unable to. Wills drives by Douglas. Tries to put the bounce pass. Can't get it there, loses it. Douglas on the run. Wallace. Parks, this will be a 3-point basket for Courtesy Lee, the senior guard. Makes it a 2-point game, and we're under a minute left at 53 seconds. Gabbert gets it across, gets it over to Wills. To Royalty. Does the pass off to Wills. Wills will set up the offense. Pass is stolen by Shania Mays. They put it up. No good, but the foul is called, and she'll go to the line. That's Courtesy Lee. She'll be going to the line, trying to tie this game up with 32 seconds left before the half. Marin Wills with the foul, her first, team's 5th. First free throw up, no good. As Claire Roberts checks back in for Wills. Parks puts up the second one, it's good. Royalty puts it in, gets it to the middle for Teal. Teal gets it to Kenny. Kenny loses the handle. Douglas the other way, looking to take the lead before half. Foul on Royalty, her first, team 6th, with 18 seconds left. 18.8 seconds left in the half. Lee will put it in. Looks for it'll be traveling. Let's see, put it in, got it into Brescia Love, but it just trickled through her legs. Couldn't find the handle. Eagles reap the benefits. Royalty will bring it up as nobody checks her. Kenny puts it into Teal. She goes up for the shot. No good, but she's fouled with 8 seconds left. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2, trying to extend the Eagles' lead. If you're just joining us, LCA went on an 11-0 run to end the first quarter, and we're up 11-4 at the end of the first quarter. Douglas stormed back. LCA was up 17-10 at one point. They scored 6 straight. Teal trying to end that run. Can't do it on the first free throw. As Kate Baker, 8th grader for Douglas, checks in. Baker had a heck of a game in the JV game. Second one's up, and it's good. 18-16 Eagles with 8 seconds left. Looks like they're not going to pressure them. Clock doesn't start until she touches the ball. 7 seconds. Looking for a 3, puts it up, no good. Eagles rebound by Gabbert. She'll take it back, not able to get off the shot. The Eagles will take a 2-point lead into the half. So good half for LCA. Good competitive half of basketball, and we'll head to the half. 18-16 Eagles. We'll be right back after these messages.
expect everyone to adhere to tonight. That means please wear your mask at all times and refrain from gathering together. Please make sure you are sitting with the people you came with and that you are seated in seats with a blue piece of tape to ensure social distancing. This whole year is about letting the kids finish the season.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally, we are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
I put ours out, but I totally forgot about putting theirs out. Their stools. Ours are out. I put them down there. They don't even know we're using them. I know, we even told them. What was I going to say? No, I'm playing.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Like it's not straight.
No, this ain't no sandwich. Because on a sandwich, they ask you if you want cheese. But on a papadilla, cheese is what's holding the whole operation together. Get one now for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich.
Well, they
Papa
do
John's.
on free throws, definitely. But I'm just glad they're here right now. It was some. Oh, I know what I need. I need to get a. They want a. What's that? Oh. Well, and what I told him is, if you lose all control of the player panels, just wait until a timeout or whatever. And Nick's the one who's done it all the time before, so he was helping him and stuff. But I mean, I feel like, look, I mean, we don't have to worry about the capacity. I mean, we don't have who doesn't go for a kid?
So they even brought us back to Christmas tickets.
That's nice of them.
But during the first game, the people working together at the JV said they didn't fill out their slips. They had asked them to fill out their slips. They didn't want to sit on the visitor side. They wanted to sit over there so they could look at our kids' faces. And then when the people started showing up for the varsity game, they weren't happy that they could not come in for this game. And it's throwing them up. They can't send the roster down there because then they stop and go, "Who are you here to see?" And they're so focused on the checking off who's here. We don't care. We don't care who they're here with. Just skip it. But they did it both games. They think that they have to.
Well, and I had to tell Kirby one thing that we haven't done that we should. I don't know if it's caused a problem, but in normal years we give a pass list, right? Like you get if the coaches' spouses and stuff like that. They
I thought they
they
had said this year, no coaches passes.
no, but it doesn't mean you have to charge them. Like I'm not giving them passes. They still have to come in with a ticket. But I'm telling them if they're, I think we need to, the coaches, people coming with the coaches ought not have to.
For the other team.
For the other team, yeah. Ours obviously don't pay.
Right, well, that's true. That's true. That's true. Kirby said, "Come go ahead and close the
LCA Athletics is committed to providing the best medical coverage to our student athletes. That's why we are proud to partner with Dr. Ron Callahan and physician assistant.
I tell you what, I wish that I knew you better during the question. You would have been, you are a terrific person. Do you realize that? You're really, I mean, seriously, because like what you're thinking about, most people don't think of it. And that's what but an event person, that's the way you have to think. And I was saying this the other day to Cindy, I'm like, Sherry, if we were
Instagram at LCA Athletics. A couple updates. The girls basketball team has their next home game on Friday, January 15th, when they play host to the district rival Lexington Catholic.
But I was saying that to Cindy, I was like, I wish I had known her
and the boys team
because I would
plays
have had you out there because
Dunbar.
too few
JV tips off at
when
3
you're working
and the
in a
varsity at 4:30.
yeah, it's no fun. Wait, nobody's coming. And then you don't realize
But that's
this
not what
kind
it
of
is.
stuff.
Yeah, it's not, yeah.
And
Exactly.
Thank you. Back me up here. Okay, so next year, the sophomore, he made a comment to me about it was one of those, he was kind of because he did all of it.
Calling the voice.
well, because you've been around. You've been around so many events. You're talking about event people.
Yeah.
There's a difference between people who can do administration or people who can do, and actual event people. Because so many people can't, like when things go crazy, because they always do events, especially big events. They always go crazy. How are you going to react to it? Are you going to melt? Are you going to freak out? Are you going to lose focus? Are you going to go, I'm just glad to be there and I'm just hanging out and so it's not that big a deal? Or are you looking at, okay, it's halftime. I need to get 2 female winter sports scholar athletes that'll be featured in the next couple of months on, not like an interview, I don't think. It'll be like Scholar Athlete of the Week, Scholastic Ball. So it can be cheer, it can be dance, it can be archery, it can be swimming, it can be basketball, it can be any of that. Just 2 females.
I get the one already, and I'd have to look at swim and archery. I'm sure there's one on there, but I might get that one.
True. She'd be a real good one. And you know what? And it would get amplified because, I was just about to say it'd been amplified because Jennifer would put it out.
Who has the highest GPA in our team?
I like Ellie and Holly and Tia on the floor, like all the way.
I would assume Tia would.
They're all within something of each other.
When there's no crowd,
That blows me away.
this is word for word. Can you tell Terry to turn the music down? Because when there's no crowd noise, it's hard to hear.
Just tell him it's my fault.
It's hard to hear in the huddle.
I told Vince wanted me to turn the music down because it's hard to hear in the huddle. Nate used to yell at me, but Nate would go nuts because he's like, if the other team calls a timeout, it means we're making a run. Blast the music because I want their energy and I want them to feel defeated. If we have to call out a timeout because they're making a run, play a commercial. Make it as quiet as possible because it just sucks the life out of the gym. And so, they had to call a timeout because we had back-to-back threes. So I was jacking it. I'm like, yeah, you want it to be loud when they walk in, all that good stuff. But that was also without masks. So.
Can you tell Terry to turn the music down? Because without the crowd noise, it's hard to hear.
Tell him to get a hearing aid.
I'm going to give him a hard time. I'm going to walk up and say, man, I'm much older than you.
Tonight,
You're...
LCA would like to thank some of our partners and patrons. We'd like to thank White Greer and Taggart, Central Bank,
I had to reboot everything, and then I had to reboot everything. Tom Ted says it does it all the time.
Thanks for the reminder, though.
He said it always does it. We are. No, I mean, hey, we're here for the team, so what they want, we do. And welcome back to the second half action here at LCA as we're watching LCA and Douglas in girls basketball. The second game of the year for both teams. Douglas 1-0, LCA 0-1 to start the year. Douglas out of the 42nd district, LCA in the 43rd. As LCA will put it in, Gracie Royalty will put it in to Marin Wills to start the game, second half. The Eagles up 2. Wills gets it over to Kenny. Pops it out to Royalty. Gets it in middle to Teal. She gets it out to Gabbert. Gabbert looks for the 3. She's already got a couple on the night. Gets it to Kenny. The Eagles offense obviously trying to pound it into Teal, but that steal made by Darrington. Nice fronting of the block by Ayanna Darrington. If you're just joining us, we're using our Huddle Focus camera tonight. So it is an automatic camera, a robot camera, if you will, not manual. And so we're working with it. Got a few kinks. We had some audio issues earlier, but in our scoreboard, what seems to fade in and out, as you will see on the broadcast, that's not your screen, it's not your TV or your computer or your phone. It is something with our camera that we are working on with Huddle. That ball out of bounds, last touched by Douglas. So each team with a turnover to begin the second half. Eagles ball, leading by 2. Wills over to Gabbert on the wing. Gabbert looking inside Teal, being fronted by Darrington. Wills gets it for the 3, no good. Rebound claimed by Kasia Parks of Douglas. Almost a walk by Parks. LCA's bench certainly wanted it, but to no avail. Bradley Price collects that ball. Parks trying to get the play in from the bench. Does a spin move into the middle. Out to Wallace. 3, no good. Teal tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with Douglas. These two teams played last year. I was looking up what happened. It was at Douglas. Douglas won 52-49 back last January 30th. Almost a year ago exactly. Wallace puts that ball up. Blocked. It'll be a jump ball. That'll go stay with Douglas. Nicely done there by Emily Teal. As Brescia Love checks back in for Ayanna Darrington. Weak side block is where they got the pass in underneath on the last time, but this time the Eagles have it covered. Teal gets the steal off the inbounds. Eagles ball. She gets it over to Wills. Wills is trying to push the pace. Comes up the left side. Gets pushed from behind by Courtesy Lee. First team foul for Douglas of the half. That's her second is Lee. She's the only one in the ballgame for Douglas that has a personal foul. No foul trouble for anybody. Royalty gets the ball into Wills. Wills goes to the left, gets to Kenny. Kenny passes it, throws it away. Gabbert back on defense. An underhanded scoop shot by Bradley Price goes in, and we've got a tie ball game at 18. Teal gets it over to Gabbert. She gets trapped. Eventually the steal, Douglas, and it stays with Douglas off of Gabbert. Eagles have gone stale offensively here for the last several minutes of the second quarter and to begin the third quarter. Royalty defending Parks. Her layup no good. Claimed by Teal. Teal gets it over to Wills, and Wills running. Over to Gabbert for the three. She's got 2 on the night. No good, but Royalty there for the rebound and the putback. 20-18 Eagles. Bradley Price bringing it up. She splits the seam. Don't like seeing that if you're Coach Lee for LCA. Wallace pulls the string on it. Kenny gets knocked from behind. No call, but a reach call on Gracie Royalty. Kenny had position and got hit from behind, it appeared, but no call there. Shania Mays checks back in for the Broncos as Parks will put it into play. Parks still looking, gets it over to Wallace in the corner. She's guarded by Royalty. Pick set by Love. Wallace with a shot, no good. Kenny with the rebound. She gets Wills, and the Eagles will take it the other direction, up 2 with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Wills drives the lane, gives it off to Teal, who puts it up and in. Nice job by Emily Teal to finish off a great pass by Marin Wills with a nice drive. Traveling is the call on Douglas. Coach Daryl Moberly of Douglas, and talking to Mays about getting her bearing straight before she tries with the dribble. Royalty gives it out to Gabbert. Gabbert cross court to Kenny. Kenny goes down the left side, cut off by Wallace. Gets it over to Gabbert. Gabbert looks across, gets it to Kenny with a dangerous pass, but he gets there. Gets it into Royalty. Royalty gets fouled, and that'll be the third team foul on Douglas. It's on 13 on Wallace. That's her third foul. Royalty gets it into Wills up top. Wills will look to get it to Kenny. Down low to Gracie Royalty. Royalty with a spin move, puts it up and in. Nice move by senior Gracie Royalty. Pushes the lead to 6 for the Eagles. That pass down at the ankles of Wallace. Almost picked up by Gabbert, but the Broncos are now running, but they throw it away. Pass just a little too far. Bradley Price will check back in, the junior starter. Point guard for the Broncos, replaces Shania Mays. 3:37 left in the third quarter. Royalty puts it into Wills, back to Royalty. She gets it to the middle for Teal. Teal's looking for an outlet, gets it to Wills. Wills barely gets it across the line. I think they were a little worried about a 10-second call there. Puts it over to Kenny. Kenny looking to get it into Royalty. Unable to. Ball off of Kenny, goes to Douglas. Dominica Cloyd comes into the game, replacing Parks. I have a feeling Parks will not be on the bench for long. He's probably just getting a little bit of a rest. Price over to Cloyd. Nice bounce pass, put up and in by Brescia Love. Royalty to Teal. Teal to Kenny. Kenny does a good job of coming to get the pass. Call a jump ball. It'll be LCA's possession.
Jump ball, error, going to the Eagles. Coming to the Eagles, number 24, Claire Roberts.
Royalty gets it into Roberts. Roberts brings up, gets it to Wills, and the Eagles will set up the offense. Wills drives around, gives it to Roberts for the three, no good. Teal saves it in, picked up by Wallace of the Broncos. Douglas heading the other way. Lee from the corner for three, no good. Teal with the rebound. Gets it over to Marin Wills, goes up the right side. Looking for a seam. She'll set it up. LCA has been most effective in running tonight. Roberts thinks about the three, gets it to Wills. Wills passes up the three, puts up the layup, or the little jumper, misses it. Kenny saves it in, but straight to Love. And Dominica Cloyd comes in, loses control, gets it back. have a hand check called on Claire Roberts. That'll be her second. Team's third.
Eagle foul on number 24, Claire Roberts.
Sophie Gabbert checks in for Roberts. PA announcer said that was Roberts' third, so the board may be wrong. Wallace gets it in the corner, goes for the three, good. Timeout, 30-second timeout for Douglas. And we'll keep it right here as the Eagles lead by 1. They had a 6-point lead, just cut down to 1 in the last few minutes with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We appreciate you being with us. And it extended it to a full timeout, so we will go leave you for just a second with these messages from our sponsors.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally, we are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
And we are back. About LCA to check the ball in. Royalty gets it to Wills. Hits it to the middle. Goes through Teal's hands, though. Unforced turnover, and the Douglas has a chance to take the lead for the first time in a very long time, since it was 4-2, I believe. Way back early in the first quarter. Kate Baker has checked in, 8th grader, point guard for Douglas. Shot put up by Dominica Cloyd, goes over the basket, collected by Teal. Eagles have it with a 1-point lead with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Kinney over to Wills. Wills into Royalty. She can't handle the pass. Wallace has the ball, guarded very well by Marin Wills. Now back out to Baker. Baker had a really nice game in the JV game. Cloyd puts it into Love. Love makes a move, puts it up, no good. Box out, good box out by Kinney. She gets the rebound, gives it off to Wills. Wills saves it in to Gabbert. Gabbert gives it over to Wills with 40 seconds to go. Kinney, the handoff from Wills, puts it into Teal. Loses the handle. It's in traffic. Cloyd bringing it down the right side. Nice steal by Marin Wills. Wills will take it the other direction. Heads down the middle, puts it up, no good, but gets fouled by Wallace, which I believe might be her 4th. No, they call the foul. I'm sorry, they call the foul on Courtesy Lee. That's her 3rd. The team's 3rd. Marin Wills at the line, shooting 2.
Sending Marin Wills to the line, shooting 2.
Wills makes the first. Parks checks back in for the Broncos, replacing Lee.
And the game for the Broncos, number 11, Katia Parks.
Puts the second one up. That's short. Tip comes out to Wills. She saves it back out to Kinney. Kinney puts it into Royalty. Stolen from behind by Wallace. Basket up and good by Parks. We've got a tie ball game at 25. Gabbard gets it over to Wills. 5 seconds left. Gets the pass over to Gabbard. Puts it up and in at the buzzer. We will end the third quarter the way we began it, with LCA with a 2-point lead. And we'll take this break as we head to the fourth quarter. LCA up 2.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighbor.
And welcome back. We're heading to the fourth quarter the way we started the third quarter. LCA up by 2, 27-25. It's been a pretty close affair the whole way through, if you're just joining us. Ball tipped there by Wills, but handled there by Cassia Parks for Douglas. They're running Wallace through the corner. Royalty checks her, as does Wills, in this 2-3 zone. They're going to call a hold, a hand check on Wills. That'll be her second, team's fourth. Excuse me, team's third, my mistake. Brescia Love will put it in for the Broncos. Out to the wing, 2-point long two for Wallace, no good. Back tipped by Douglas, collected by Kinney. Brings it into the lane. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be LCA's possession on the alternating possession. So LCA protecting a 2-point lead. Gabbert into Kinney. Gets it out to Wills. Wills over to Gabbert for a 3. No good. Off the front iron. Collected by Wallace. Not sure, but I think Allison Wallace has played the entire game, every second. She's had a really nice game. Board only has her for 7 points, but she's been all over the place with rebounds and assists and hustle plays for the Broncos. As has Cassia Parks, number 11, has the ball right now on the near side. She puts the ball up on a nice jump stop shot. Rebound battled for on the ground. Kinney has it. I don't know whether they call it jump ball or a foul on somebody, but a lot of bodies flying. They're calling the foul on the Broncos' Dominica Cloyd. Checking in for the Broncos will be Lee, replacing Cloyd. So they did call the foul. LCA's ball. Gracie Royalty about to put it in. Douglas going away from the press. I wondered if they might, because LCA's offense has really been at its best when they've been on the run. They've had a tough time scoring in the Kinney with the entry pass, but Teal had turned to pivot to set the screen for Royalty on the other side. Missed the pass. Brown will take the 3 deep. Goes to the ground. Layup put up by Lee, no good. Teal with the rebound, out to Wills, and the Eagles are taking it the other way with 6:15 left in the game, at least in regulation. Wills leaves it for Gabbert. Gabbert saves it in. Nobody stops the ball, but misses the layup. Looks like we'll have a jump ball. That'll stay with Douglas. Claire Roberts checks back in for the Eagles. Roberts, I believe, has 3 fouls. A talented 8th grader. It's out to Wallace. They'd like to get her in the corner there for a good long 3. Look at 3. Rotated around. 3's put up by Lee, no good. Wallace gets the rebound, puts up the layup, no good. Brescia Love gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, but she is fouled. We'll go to the line shooting 2 with 5:46 left. Teal with her first. Team's 4th foul.
Emily Teal, her first, team 4th. That's sending number 23 to the line. Brescia Love, shooting 2.
Brescia Love puts up the first, no good, off to the left. She'll get another. Want to thank Bluegrass Orthopedics, our presenting sponsor. Also want to thank Prep Spin, William Warfield and his crew who help us with equipment and technology and a lot of help. So we couldn't do it without Prep Spin. This ball thrown forward to Claire Roberts. She shoots a 3, no good. So Parks brings it down for Douglas, looking to take the lead. Wills pokes the ball away, but Parks gets it back. Brown over to Wallace. Wallace puts up the 3, no good. Oh, I spoke too soon. It bounces around, and Douglas takes its first lead since it was 4-2. See how the Eagles respond. Douglas goes back into its press. Gracie Royalty throws it away. Douglas comes back down, puts it up, no good, but Royalty gets the rebound. Up ahead to Roberts. Roberts is going to put up the 3, no good. Teal not able to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of Douglas. LCA's ball. (29-27). Douglas leads here with 4 minutes 39 seconds. As Dominica Cloyd will come back in for the Broncos, replacing Parks. LCA is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you. Try to set this up. 4.5 minutes left. We've got Douglas up 29-27. LCA has just kind of lost the lead in the last few minutes, and we'll see how they react after having the lead for most of the game. LCA trying to find a little offense here. Both teams are. A lot of turnovers. Both teams pressing the entire night. LCA doesn't play a lot. They only go 6 deep. Broncos have played a few more, but they've really started rotating just 1 or 2 in the second half. So wonder if fatigue will set in here early in the season. These kids didn't get to have a complete preseason. Roberts will get it from Wills, puts up the 3, good! LCA retakes the lead 30-29 as the 8th grader drains that 3. Cross-court pass to Brown. Pass out to Maxwell. Dangerous pass. Gabbard almost got it. Wallace will put up a 3, and she answers right back. 32-30, Douglas. Royalty gets it out front. Gives it back to Wills. Over to Roberts. To Teal. Teal goes around the defender, gets the hold on Brescia Love. That'll be the team's 5th, so it'll be a non-shooting foul. That's Love's first foul. Nobody in any real foul trouble, I don't believe. 32-30 Douglas with 4 minutes to go in regulation. Entry pass to Teal. She put it up. A lot of contact, no foul called. Called it a clean block. Douglas has the ball and a 2-point lead. Kate Brown up top. It's Coach Mobberly. We'll have it traveling as Coach Mobberly was calling out a play. It took him a little bit to get into that offensive set. Turnover gives it back to LCA. Both teams exchange turnovers. LCA has it. They'll go back, and there's a foul, ill-advised foul probably there by Cloyd, 80 feet from the basket. That's the 6th team foul for Douglas, so LCA will be in the 1-and-1, beginning with the next foul here in the last 3 minutes, 21 seconds of regulation. Wills brings it up, gives it off to Roberts. Roberts looking to get it into Teal. She gets the entry pass in there. Teal gets a no foul called, a lot of contact, no foul called, and Douglas scores the other way by Courtesy Lee. Wow. Have to say that one was a little bit, a lot of contact there with no foul called. Wallace will be called for the foul here. I believe that's her 4th. So Royalty will go to the line shooting 1-and-1. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left. It's 34-30, Douglas. Royalty trying to draw the Eagles a little closer. Puts up the first one, it's good. Cassia Parks returns for the Broncos, replacing Lee.
And in the game for the Broncos, number 11, Cassia Parks.
Second one is up, and it's good. Royalty, who has been a really good free throw shooter for her career. She now has 8 to tie Gabbert for the team lead in scoring tonight. Cloyd gets the ball over to Parks. Parks tries to drive the lane, gives it off to Wallace for 3. No good. Rebound claimed by Brescia Love. She gets it back out, and Cloyd will put up the long 2. Also no good. Love gets the rebound, puts up another one. No. Teal gets the rebound, and they'll call the foul. That might be Brescia Love will get the foul. That will be her second, team's 8th. Courtesy Lee comes back in the game, replacing Cloyd. I'm not sure Coach Moberly was real excited about that quick shot taken by Cloyd when they got the rebound and brought it back out. 2.5 minutes left in regulation. Eagles have a chance to tie the game if Emily Teal sinks both of these. 1-and-1, no good. Wallace with the rebound. Brown over to Parks, cross court, dangerous cross court pass. Basket up and good by Wallace. 36-32 Douglas. Over to Royalty. Royalty gets it to Roberts. Roberts throws the ball, and Will's going for the ball, gets fouled by Courtesy Lee. That's her 4th, team's 9th. So this is 1-and-1 for Marin Wills. Next foul, LCA will be in the double bonus the rest of the way with 1:54. LCA down 4. First one up, no good. Royalty, though, gets the rebound for LCA, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul also on Brescia Love. That's her 3rd now. Team's 10th. Royalty, who just sank 2 on the 1-and-1, will now be able to shoot 2. Try to bring the Eagles to within 2. First one's put up, and it's good. Jaden Kinney checks in for Roberts. I think you may have a little offensive-defensive substitutions here. Royalty tries to draw the Eagles to within 2, puts it up, Yes, it rattles home. Eagles will be able to put on the press and a made free throw. Teal in the back part of the press. Trying to speed Douglas up, but they pull it back out with 1:40 to go. Wallace, though, does not want to. Puts it up. No good from 3. Kenny with the rebound. Kenny going up the floor. Back tipped out of bounds. Eagles will retain possession. Down 2 with 1:30. A lot of turnovers in this game, but it has been exciting the whole way. Neither team is really extended on the other one. Royalty out to Wills. Wills into Royalty. Royalty puts it up. No good, but they get the foul called. Not sure that was a foul. Fouls on Brescia Love, her 4th. Gracie Royalty back to the line where she's just hit 4 in a row, trying to hit 2 to tie this up. I think the Eagles might have gotten the benefit of one there. I'm not sure there was much, if any, contact by Love, but nevertheless, that gives Gracie Royalty 11 points on the night. Next one's good, and it's a tie ball game. And LCA has now tied it up, and you see a lot of excitement there from the Eagles. We have a timeout, LCA, a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back here on the LCA Sports Network.
Hood Pest Professional.
And welcome back. We are here at LCA's Rose Campus for the first home game of the year in this weird COVID year, as LCA opens their home schedule with playing Frederick Douglass High School, and we've got a tie ball game, 36 apiece with 1:26 to go. LCA just tied it on 4 straight free throws by Gracie Royalty. Now the Eagles will put on a press. Brown over to Maxwell as the Broncos bring it up. Maxwell over to Brown. Brown over to Lee. Lee gets it inside, but broken up. The pass is. Royalty collects it, gives it to Wills. Wills on the run, 1:10 to go. Wills tries to bring it down the right side, thinks the better of it, brings out and sets it up. Gets it to Kenny. Kenny tries to get it inside to Teal, but she travels. That does Kenny. I think the travel was on Kenny. Roberts will get in for Kenny. I think Coach Lee's going to talk to Kenny the same way that Coach Moberly was talking to his players about getting yourself collected before you make your move. Get a little bit ahead of yourself. But these kids can be forgiven for a lot of things. This has been a tough year on them, and they haven't been able to get ready real quick or real well for this season. Maxwell puts up the shot, no good. Gabbert goes for the rebound. It's off. There's a collision, no call. Eagle ball with 45 seconds left. LCA has 1 timeout left. Douglas has 2. 45.7 seconds left. Wills will slowly bring the ball up. LCA will look to try and get the go-ahead score. Entry pass to Royalty. Gets it over to Teal. She puts up the shot from the baseline. No good. Rebound by Brown. She gets it over to Lee. Lee's looking to run. Thinks the better of it. 24 seconds left. Daryl Moberly will, I apologize to Coach Moberly if it's Moberly, but Douglas, at any rate, takes a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. And here we'll set it up for you with 23 seconds left. 23 seconds left, tied at 36. Each team has 1 timeout. LCA is in the double bonus. But LCA only has 4 team fouls, so you would look for Douglas to be going to either Lee or probably Maxwell. Maxwell leading all scorers with 15. Courtesy Lee has 11 for Douglas, but each of them has 4 fouls. If this game goes to overtime, Douglas does have 3 players with 4 fouls. LCA in no foul trouble, led in scoring by Gracie Royalty, who has 12. So I don't know what will be drawn up here by Douglas, but if you might expect them to just wait for the last shot, because at worst you're going to overtime, but you also run the risk of turning the ball over. The way this game has gone, there have been a lot of turnovers, and that might be a fear for Coach Moberly. So each team has 1 timeout left. Courtesy Lee, the senior guard, will put the ball into play to the 8th grader, Kate Baker. I keep wanting to call her Brown. Kate Baker, I'm sorry. Allison Wallace, over to Courtesy Lee. Over to Parks, who gets it to Courtesy Lee. Now back to Wallace. I think this is who Douglas would like with 8 seconds left. Calls another timeout with 7 seconds left. Their final timeout. So that'll be a full timeout. We'll take that with them, and we'll be right back.
That's their 5th and final.
Are you kidding me?
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally. We are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football.
We are back. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. 3 for Maxwell, no good, and we are going to overtime. Extra stanza, it was just short, and I'm sorry we had a video problem, but we barely get in the final seconds, so we will go to overtime. And they're looking for a coin, so to flip. So without the tip ball, they are having to have a coin to flip, and nobody has a coin. So we'll see who gets possession to start, but we know we're going to have extra time. We'll be back in just a minute as we go back from this commercial break.
Watch it.
Ask them. I think it's 3. They each
Protect
get an
your
extra
house.
timeout.
IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
So we're about ready to start our overtime period, 36 apiece. LCA in the double bonus, but has only committed 4 team fouls. So we have a ways to go. LCA is in no foul trouble. Douglas does have 3 players with 4 fouls. Two of their 2 leading scorers, Allison Wallace and Courtesy Lee, both have 4. They've accounted for 26 of the Broncos' 36 points. So got a little bit here left, and 4 minutes extra bonus action tonight. So with the coin flip, Douglas won the coin flip, so they will get possession first to start this COVID season of no tip-offs, or no jump balls, I should say. So Allison Wallace gets it over to Parks. Parks to Lee. She's double teamed. Eagles trapping. Get a foul called. Some cheers/jeers from the Douglas crowd, who I think feels like the fouls have been a little bit lopsided. That foul's on Jaden Kinney. That's her first, team's 5th. Lee puts it in play. Out to Wallace. Not a lot of movement right now on Douglas's offense in this half-court set. LCA is coming out double teaming. Nice move by Darrington, Ayanna Darrington, who hasn't been in the game much in the second half, but gets in. Another foul on Kinney. Quickly her second, team 6th. Darrington will be at the line shooting 2. Puts up the first good. Second one is also good. Nice job, nice touch by the freshman forward for Douglas. 38-36 Broncos. Royalty gets it over to Kinney. Kinney looking inside, trying to get it to Teal. She's guarded well. Gets it back out to Wills. Wills over to Gabbert. Gabbert tries to get the ball into Teal. Off her hands. Turnover. LCA not able to get the ball. Be a jump ball, and it'll be LCA's possession. I think LCA was fortunate not to get a foul call there. Gracie Royalty to put the ball in. 3 minutes left in the overtime period. 38-36 Douglas. Wills drives the lane, dishes to Kinney. Kinney puts it up. Good! Tie ball game. Nice move there by the junior, Jaden Kinney. Dribbles to the middle of the lane, puts up a little floater. She has 6 points on the night. Jump ball, I believe we'll have. We'll go back to stay with Douglas. Nice job there as Courtesy Lee got double teamed, put the ball up, but Royalty did a nice job of not fouling, but getting the jump ball. Nevertheless, it stays with Douglas. Into Wallace. Wallace puts up the jumper from the elbow, rolls it in. 40-38, Douglas. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left. If you're just joining us, we're using our Huddle focus camera for the first time, and it's having a little bit of a video issue on the scoreboard, as we have a foul here on Brescia Love, and I believe that is her 5th. She picked up her last 3 fouls very quickly. So Love will have to come out. Emily Teal will be at the line shooting 2. Coach Moberly, waiting to sub in. It's a pretty good competitive decision to make the free throw shooter wait before she shoots. So she's going to bring in, or he's going to bring in Kate Baker, the 8th grade point guard. So Brescia finishes with 3 points, but she did a really nice job on the boards for the Broncos. Teal puts up the first. Deep, no good. Two minutes, 17 seconds left. Teal up with the second. Also deep, no good. Douglas stays ahead by 2. In no rush, Cassia Parks up top as we approach 2 minutes left in the overtime. LCA trapping everywhere on the sides when the ball goes to the wings or the block. Wallace has it up top. I think he's going to go into a little bit of a stall, is Douglas. Wallace just dribbling. Wing. Brown gets it. Gabbert. Thrown away by Douglas, and I think that's the risk you take in high school basketball. When you take the air out of the ball, you risk that turnover. Try to kill a little bit of clock and work for a good shot, but sometimes it backfires. So LCA has the ball down by 2, 40-38 with a minute and a half to go in the first overtime here tonight. This clash of teams from Douglas from the 42nd. Pass inside to Gracie Royalty. She puts it up. No good. Kinney tries to save it. It's out of bounds, called off of Douglas. I think this might be reversed. I believe it was off of LCA. They're going to talk about it. No, it's going to remain with LCA. I think that Emily Teal might have tipped that one out, but nevertheless, ball remains. Wallace now commits the foul, and that'll be her 5th. Allison Wallace fouls out with 17 points. By far the MVP of Douglas tonight. Her and Courtesy Lee have had tremendous games tonight for Douglas, but she fouls out. Jaden Kinney will go to the line to shoot 2 now. Trying to bring the Eagles even. First one's up, no good. Eagles have missed their last 3 free throws. They've not been very good at the line tonight except for Gracie Royalty, who's done pretty well. Kinney puts up the second. It rolls out, no good. Rebound by Parks. Douglas with the ball up 2. Parks over to Bradley Price. Over to Courtesy Lee. Lee over to Brown. Douglas in no hurry as we approach 1 minute left in overtime. I think LCA is going to probably have to extend this. Lee brings in Price, throws it, almost thrown away. Douglas gets it. Blocked by Teal, but gathered with 43 seconds left. Put up and it no good. Rebound to Wills. She drives down the lane. It's stolen by Parks. She goes up against Teal. Throws it up, no good. Teal gets the rebound. It's knocked off of her leg, out of bounds to Douglas. So 29 seconds left. Douglas to put it in. Lee looking for a teammate. Throws it up. Gathered in by Parks. She brings it back out. 26 seconds. 25. Marin Wills guarding her. They will foul her. That'll put her on the line for 1 and 1. Cassia Parks, the senior guard, who has 4 points tonight. But LCA, before we can do it, takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here. So 40-38 with 22.1 seconds left. Douglas will be at the line shooting 1 and 1. Be very important if she misses here for LCA not to let down and not gather in the rebound. The scoreboard is showing no timeouts for Douglas and 1 for LCA, but I don't believe that's correct. I believe Douglas has 1 and LCA has 1 after this. because each team is awarded one additional timeout in the overtime period, I believe is the rule. So, an exciting game. Been a lot of turnovers here. Early season game, you would expect that. But it has been exciting, been very close. Hopefully the Eagles can pull it out. Coach Lee giving final instructions to her squad as they head out. A nice layup. Now LCA has its work cut out for them. Down 4. Wills takes it the length of the court, gets it to Kenny, puts it up, no good. Foul though, and Kenny will go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw no good. LCA has to have this free throw, you would think. 10 seconds left. That free throw also no good. Tipped out, gathered up by Douglas. Wills fouls Cassia Parks, and unfortunately it looks like the Eagles will go down in overtime here. So Parks will go to the line shooting 1-and-1 with 6.9 seconds left. LCA will drop to 0-2 on the season with 2 very close, hard-fought losses. 4.1 seconds left. LCA will retain possession on the jump ball, but it's LCA down 4 will call its final timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. The Eagles will be back at the girls basketball team will be back in action here next Friday, the 15th, when they host Harrison County. And the boys will be at home on Saturday as they will play host to Dunbar in district action. We'll have both of those games on our Facebook Live page and Prep Spin. So looks like the Eagles will go down to defeat tonight in overtime, down 4 with only 4 seconds left. And Douglas will move to 2-0 with a 3-point win over Harrison County and an overtime victory here against LCA. A lot of good things by LCA, but in the fourth quarter kind of fell apart and offensively struggled. Free throws and turnovers are going to be what probably ended up costing the Eagles tonight. But a hard-fought game nonetheless. Very proud of the girls for the effort they've put forth. Douglas doesn't want to let LCA roll the ball. Teal throws it tries to get it to Roberts, can't. That game will be over, 42-38. Douglas defeats LCA in overtime. So we appreciate you watching with us, and we'll see you next time on the LCA Sports Network. We'll be back on the air at 3 o'clock Saturday for the JV boys game against Dunbar, and 4:30 for the varsity action, the guys versus district.